Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today. And today I want to talk about how quite a few of the Twin Flame channels are bringing in a lot of confusion for people because of their role. They don't quite understand whether they're needing to take the student or the teacher role now. And it's causing a lot of people so much confusion in themselves. And this is why I didn't want to set up my channel until I was firm in my knowing, until I was secure in my knowing that I was on this journey and that I wasn't coming off, you know? And sadly, a lot of people have come to me with comments saying, oh, I've been watching this person and they've basically quit. And now I feel lost. Does that mean that, if someone who's taken on a leadership role can't continue on with their journey, does that mean that I'm gonna do that? It absolutely doesn't. Because I sense a lot of confusion in these people, a lot of misunderstanding of themselves and what this journey really is and what it represents. There's a lot of judgment I feel going on in these people too, where they refer to their twins as broken. The thing is, you can't condemn somebody or judge somebody in that sense, you know? If you think that they're broken, well, then you're broken because you are simply two halves of the same soul, two expressions of the same energy. And you can't be judging someone so harshly, and then of course they come out with excuses like, oh, this is just an observation, it's not a criticism. Yes, it is a criticism, a very harsh one at that, and you can just tell from their energy that they are very lost and very confused. And this is why your discernment plays a big part. What does this person tell you when you look at them? What does this person's experiences make you feel? Do you resonate with what they're telling you, or does it make you feel fearful and anxious and just not the right feelings? And it also saddens me that they discourage so many of you who are seeking guidance, seeking a way forward. It's so sad that you're looking for inspiration, yet you find nothing but confusion and a very hurt, sad person who cannot give you the support that you're needing. This is why when I'm going through a few things, a few emotional changes, I say to people, I'm not going to do your reading now, or I'm not going to do your healing now, because I don't want to color the reading or healing with my unclear energy. I want to be a clear channel to give you the correct things. And there's so many people practicing healing, Reiki, all sorts of things, even doing readings for people when their energy is so toxic at times. It's shocking. And just because somebody who you saw as a leader decided to jump off the journey doesn't mean that you have to jump off the journey. They're going through their own stuff, but really they should not be in that position. They should take a step back, become a student again, rather than trying to teach, because they're not in a position to teach. It's like somebody who can only teach you reading up to level 1, say, and they're needing to learn themselves how to read up to level 2, but they still try and teach it. It's not going to work, You can't teach beyond what you're capable of. And sadly, a lot of people feel, oh God, but this is now my livelihood, I need to keep this going. But you're encouraging people to do the wrong things, or to do what you think is right, but really you're acting out of fear being very judgmental towards your person and confusing everyone along the way. And what I also tell a lot of people is I've been on this journey since 2002. And I recognize a lot of people who are now taking these tarot reader roles and, putting all these videos out on YouTube. They are where I was back in 2002. They met a profound soulmate who they thought was their twin flame, who is now not meant to be with them in this lifetime because of a ton of different reasons. And it's sad and discouraging. And there are so many true twin flames who are then being led astray by these people. It truly upsets me to think that, people are really being led off their paths because they follow somebody who's got a lack in their own knowledge. And I guess having these channels is kind of a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing in the sense that, you're not alone and you can kind of feel a sense of community with people, but it's also a curse because you're not often looking within enough. And sometimes you end up working with somebody who's not even as knowledgeable as you need them to be or as intuitive. And a tarot reading can only get you so far. People come to me with panic in their hearts going, I've just been told that the person I'm inquiring about is not my twin flame through a tarot spread. The thing with tarot spreads is they can only give you so much information. They're very limiting. I don't even like to use them. I only ever use them if someone asks me to or as some sort of confirmation if someone wants that. But it's not really going to give you the true reflection of it's only going to give you very very basic reflection. And also, it also depends on the interpretation of the person who's reading for you. If the person who's reading for you is going through a really bad time right now and they allow that to taint your reading, they're going to give you negative news and they're going to give you some really painful messages that they feel may be the truth, but it's coming from their hurt perspective. So if you feel confused or discouraged, don't allow that, because if these people who are going through these terrible times don't resonate with you or make you feel scared or anxious, stop watching them. Of course you can do whatever you want, but it's not going to grow your energy to keep you in fear or make you discouraged and think, oh, well, maybe it's not for me either. If you feel in your heart that this journey is still for you, then it is for you. And only you can decide that. Only you can decide that, So I hope this message helps, and I hope this helps you to understand that you don't need to throw in the towel just because someone else has decided to throw in their towel. They're often coming from a very, very depressing, very sad place and should be taking a step back, taking the student role rather than the teacher role. So I hope that helps. If you'd like to connect with me, all my details are in the description. I thank you all so very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.